Recently, the Tesla Model 2 was spotted again at the Fremont factory. The Model 2 still appeared in camouflage with the front and rear covered. However, this does not hide its smaller size than the Model Y and its compact crossover shape. What surprised us is that it seems that the Model 2 only has a two-door design like the Cybercab. What do you think about this? So far, tons of people still don't buy that Tesla's actually dropping an affordable Model 2 anytime soon. Most folks are like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. But if you're thinking about snagging a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y right now, we'd bet you'll kick yourself later. This time, we're closer than ever to seeing this car for real, with reports saying it's launching in just 15 days at this huge June event. It's dropping alongside the Cybercab Robotaxi, priced at only $24,990. The Model 2's basically a stripped-down Model Y, and it's going to be the best bang for your buck, ready to take on BYD and other budget cars. It's not a hatchback, it's a crossover with specs that punch way above its price. If you're just driving around the city in under 300 miles a day, hold off for the Model 2. It won't let you down. Here's what's coming with this car. Check it out now. Ever since Elon Musk teased an affordable Tesla 2 years ago, everyone's been buzzing about its specs and design. People are stoked for a compact, city-friendly Tesla at a killer price. But it's kinda wild that the Model 2 still isn't out in the real world. There's a bunch of reasons floating around for the delay. Some say it's because the Model 2 won't rake in big profits, so it's not Tesla's top priority. The more convincing reason, though, is that Tesla just can't make a car under $30,000. They're only good at building wallet busters. So some folks think the Model 2's just a stock-pumping gimmick and Elon's biggest hype job yet. We used to think the same way, but all those reasons for the Model 2's delay, they might just be temporary roadblocks. With production plans shifting and supply chain issues pretty much sorted out, the Model 2's coming sooner than anyone expected. It's confirmed to drop mid-next month, right in line with Elon Musk's early year report that a budget-friendly car would hit the market in the first half of this year. So, what's the deal with the Model 2? Like we mentioned earlier, the Model 2 isn't some brand new car from scratch. It's basically a scaled-down Model Y. Elon Musk and Lars Moravy have confirmed it'll roll off the same production line, part of Tesla's push to get a car under $30,000. Elon's even said, this'll be Tesla's most mass-produced car ever, with a production speed that'll outpace the Model Y. To hit that $25,000 price tag, Tesla's gone super minimalist with the Model 2's design. Truth is, some customers used to the Model 3 or Model Y's vibes might not love it, but these are the trade-offs we gotta deal with. Let's talk about the battery first, 'cause it's the key to Tesla pulling off the Model 2. Can you believe they've made a battery pack for just $2,500? Yeah, it's real. The Model 2's battery isn't some massive 65 or 75 kilowatt-hour unit like people were guessing. Recent official reports backed by Tesla Newswire say it's rocking a smaller pack, somewhere between 50 and 55 kilowatt-hours. That lines up with what we predicted Tesla's going with one of the cheapest batteries out there, LFP battery. Okay, it's not the highest performing or energy-dense tech, but its big wins are low cost and safety. Let's be real, the Model 2 isn't about crazy performance. If you're chasing that, you wouldn't be eyeing this car anyway. LFP batteries are like they were made for the Model 2. They slash production costs while still delivering solid performance. In fact, the whole battery pack for the Model 2 is expected to cost around $2,500, making up about 10% of the car's total price. How's that possible? Battery costs have fallen sharply in recent years thanks to the fall in the price of key raw materials, such as lithium carbonate from around $70,000 to less than $15,000 per ton between 2022 and 2024. According to the latest research, LFP batteries cost between $110 and $124 per kilowatt hour in early 2023. However, by 2024, this figure has dropped to around $60 per kilowatt hour, and by early 2025, the price is only around $50 per kilowatt hour. At this price, a 50 kilowatt-hour LFP battery pack costs Tesla only about $2,500 to produce, and CATL will be the main supplier. It may sound unbelievable, but the Model 2 can completely achieve a range of 300 miles, not inferior to the Model 3 or Model Y, even with a relatively small battery pack. The truth is that a 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack can provide around 250 miles of range, but the Model 2 benefits from a lighter weight and a more minimalist design, which should result in better aerodynamics, which could add at least 40 miles of range. Elon Musk has stressed that a range of 300 miles or more is enough for most people's daily activities. In fact, it's rare for a driver to need to travel 300 miles without stopping for a break or refueling, so this range is perfectly reasonable and even superior for normal use. As a cut-down version of the Model Y, the exterior of the Model 2 won't be too different from its sibling, with a similar overall design. What we're wondering is whether Tesla will adopt the design of the old Model Y or the new version for the Model 2. Personally, we like the new version, especially the signature LED light bar, and if the Model 2 gets this feature, it will be an interesting highlight. Light bars are becoming a popular design trend that Tesla has applied to its new product lines, from the Model S, Model 3, to the Model X and Model Y. Looking at all Tesla models, the exterior isn't a major focus for discussion, as they embrace a minimalist modern design. The Model 2 is no different, though it's about 20% smaller than the Model Y, giving it a compact, agile look. Beyond size, its exterior offers little else noteworthy. However, several cost-saving simplifications set the Model 2 apart from the Model 3 and Model Y. It will feature smaller wheels, an expected change that could save around $500 per vehicle. Additionally, the Model 2 will use single-pane windows and a single-color ambient lighting strip around the dashboard, unlike the 256 color options in the Model 3 and Model Y. Inside, it will seat 5 but with less comfort than the Model 3, using cloth seats instead of premium materials, without heating or ventilation, a tactic Tesla used in the base Model 3 to cut $500. The center screen will be 10 to 12 inches, down from the Model 3's 15 inches, and there'll be no rear passenger screen, saving $200 to $500 while retaining an intuitive interface. The audio system in the Model 2 will be simplified, featuring fewer speakers than the standard Model Y. While exact specs are unconfirmed, we expect 7 to 9 speakers, compared to the 15 speakers plus a subwoofer in the current Model Y AWD or 9 in the RWD base version. The Model 2's rear trunk will also be streamlined, lacking a powered liftgate, requiring manual operation. The hood will use standard metal instead of premium materials, further keeping costs low. Beyond minimalist design and basic interior, a key highlight is the Model 2's single-motor setup. 2 years ago, Tesla announced development of a $1,000 motor for affordable models. Though Elon Musk shared few details, the Model 2 would be ideal for this technology. At a recent earnings call, Tesla confirmed exploring ferrite magnets instead of costly rare earth magnets, likely tied to this low-cost motor project. If realized, the Model 2's motor may offer lower power than the Model Y or Model 3, likely 200 to 250 horsepower, achieving 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6 to 7 seconds, comparable to budget compact cars. While the Model Y's motor costs around $2,000, the Model 2's could save $1,000, helping maintain a competitive price. On the other hand, we believe the Model 2 will either lack full self-driving support or have its FSD hardware minimized, with Tesla retaining only basic safety features like automatic emergency braking and collision warnings, rather than the full suite of cameras and sensors for FSD. This makes sense for a budget vehicle, as removing FSD could save several $1,000s. With the Model 2 launching next month, this could be a major positive move for the company, especially since Tesla's Q1 revenue dropped by 70% due to various factors. Many see the Model 2 as a potential savior for Tesla, helping the company recover and expand its market share. However, contrary to initial expectations that the Model 2 would be produced at Giga Texas, it will actually debut in China and Europe first. The main reason is that the Model 2 will be manufactured at Giga Shanghai, where the Model Y production line has achieved an impressive speed. According to Lars Moravy, Giga Shanghai can produce a Model Y in just 33 seconds, and with fewer components, we estimate the Model 2 could be built in about 20 seconds on a similar line at this Asian factory. Moreover, producing the Model 2 at Giga Shanghai will lower battery costs, as most of Tesla's LFP batteries are sourced from China through partner CATL, avoiding high import taxes compared to U.S. production. Launching the Model 2 early in China and Europe is a strategic move to protect and grow market share in regions seeing rapid growth in the affordable EV segment, where Tesla is increasingly losing ground to competitors. Beyond production, the Chinese market has unique consumer preferences, favoring compact, agile, and affordable vehicles. An accessible Tesla model is sure to make a significant impact. Moving on to some more recent news, Elon Musk has just officially confirmed a major step forward in the field of self-driving cars. In a post on X, Musk revealed that Tesla has successfully tested fully self-driving Model Y vehicles without a human behind the wheel on public roads in Austin, Texas, without any incidents. More notably, Musk said that Tesla is planning to deploy self-driving car deliveries from the factory to customers as early as next month, a month earlier than expected. This announcement marks an important milestone in Tesla's ambition to bring full self-driving technology to users on a large scale. The Model Y self-driving test in Austin is not the first time Tesla has demonstrated the capabilities of the full self-driving system. Over the past few years, Tesla has continuously improved this technology, from basic driver assistance features such as automatic lane keeping and speed adjustment, to the ability to drive itself in complex traffic conditions. However, testing without a human behind the wheel on public roads is a bold move, showing Tesla's confidence in the safety and accuracy of the full self-driving system. Austin, with its diverse traffic environment and modern infrastructure, is an ideal place to test this technology. The lack of incidents recorded during the test is a testament to Tesla's remarkable progress in the field of self-driving cars. In other exciting news, Tesla is getting closer to the milestone of mass production of the Tesla Semi by the end of 2025, with clear signs at the dedicated factory in Nevada. New frame and components of the Tesla Semi have been spotted outside the production facility at Gigafactory Nevada, indicating that the company is rushing to prepare for mass production. According to Tesla, the factory is expected to start producing the first units later this year and reach peak capacity in 2026. With the goal of producing 50,000 semis per year when operating stably. This is an important step in Tesla's ambition to replace diesel trucks with electric trucks, contributing to reducing emissions in the transportation industry. To support this plan, Tesla resumed ordering components for the Tesla Semi and Cybercab from China after the tariff tensions between the United States and China were eased in mid-May 2025. Previously, high tariffs of up to 145% imposed by the Trump administration had caused Tesla to temporarily suspend imports of components, affecting production plans. The reduction of tariffs to 30% from the U.S. side and 10% from China has enabled Tesla to continue its global supply chain, optimize costs, and ensure production progress. And finally, Tesla Bot is revolutionizing robotics with its ability to learn tasks at an unprecedented pace, up to 100 new tasks daily by watching videos, such as YouTube tutorials. This humanoid robot, developed by Elon Musk and Tesla, is designed to perform a wide range of activities, from household chores to industrial tasks, showcasing its potential as a versatile assistant. Optimus leverages a single neural network to execute commands, such as sweeping, cooking, vacuuming, and sorting factory components, demonstrating its adaptability in both domestic and industrial environments. A key feature of Optimus is its advanced learning capability. Unlike traditional methods like motion capture or teleoperation, Optimus learns by observing videos of humans performing tasks. For example, it can watch a chef cook a steak, practice the task billions of times in a simulated environment, and refine its approach until achieving near-perfect results. This method allows Optimus to master simple tasks like cleaning or stirring a pot in minutes, far surpassing human learning speed, which often takes weeks or months. Users can also teach Optimus directly by demonstrating tasks such as ironing a shirt, and the robot will adjust and improve based on feedback. Optimus's ability to use both hands marks a significant improvement in coordination and motor control. Previously limited to single-arm tasks, it can now handle more complex actions, like sorting parts in a factory while maintaining balance and avoiding collisions. This development, although not yet at the 22 degree of freedom hand capability, hints at future potential for even more intricate tasks. The robot's learning system is inspired by Tesla's full self-driving technology, using real-world video data to train its AI, enabling rapid skill acquisition without constant human input. A groundbreaking aspect of Optimus is its collaborative learning model. When one Optimus learns a task, such as assembling a Cybercab part, it uploads the knowledge to a shared system, allowing all other Optimus robots to instantly acquire the skill. This system enables exponential learning growth. With 1,000 robots learning one task daily, the network could amass 1,000 new tasks each day. This capability was demonstrated in a video of multiple Optimus robots dancing in sync, highlighting their shared knowledge and uniformity. Optimus is powered by a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery, providing at least 8 hours of operation, though this varies depending on the task. Walking or lifting heavy objects consumes more energy than light movements like sorting. While Optimus excels at simple tasks like wiping surfaces, concerns exist about potential misuse if exposed to harmful content, such as videos teaching dangerous skills. To mitigate this, Tesla could implement AI filters to screen videos for inappropriate content and restrict learning to verified sources, ensuring safety. To achieve the level of refinement required for true commercialization, Tesla still has significant work ahead with Optimus, including enhancing AI software, improving hardware durability, and ensuring the robot can operate reliably for extended periods across diverse environments. An additional year of training is necessary to address these challenges, ensuring that by Q3 2026, Optimus meets the high expectations set by Tesla. On pricing, the $20,000 figure mentioned by Elon Musk has sparked debate. While ambitious, this target is unlikely at launch. We estimate Optimus' starting price will range from $40,000 to $50,000 in 2026, reflecting the real challenges Tesla faces. According to Musk, the Optimus production line has yet to reach optimal cost efficiency. Humanoid robotics is a new frontier, and the supply chain for critical components like sensors, motors, and batteries had to be built from scratch. Additionally, many key parts still rely on suppliers in China, where costs and logistics can fluctuate due to global economic and geopolitical factors. Musk has stated that the $20,000 price point will only be feasible once Tesla scales to producing 1 million robots annually, a milestone he predicts around 2029 or 2030. Until then, a higher price is inevitable, but it also reflects the unique value Optimus offers, from rapid learning to its potential in both household and industrial applications. Elon Musk has called Optimus Tesla's biggest product, predicting insatiable demand due to its transformative potential. In homes, Optimus can handle chores like cleaning and cooking, while in factories it can sort components and assemble parts, enhancing efficiency. Its rapid learning, collaborative system, and versatility make Optimus a game-changer, poised to redefine robotics and automation across industries. With the kind of battery we're about to introduce, we're looking at a future where EVs aren't just the eco-friendly pick, they'll also go farther without hitting your wallet hard. For years, the EV industry's been wrestling with a tough problem. How do you nail battery performance while keeping costs reasonable? High-energy batteries, like those packed with nickel and cobalt, can push a car close to 400 miles on a single charge, but their sky-high price tags turn EVs into luxury items for a lot of folks. On the flip side, cheaper batteries like lithium iron phosphate save you some cash but fall short on range, leaving drivers sweating about the next charging station. It's a lousy trade-off, and it's been holding back the dream of making EVs mainstream. Even though we're big Tesla fans, we've got to be honest. We're not thrilled about the 4680 battery, the best one Tesla's got going for the Cybertruck. The fact that it's only in the Cybertruck already rubs us the wrong way. If it was really that great and cost-effective, wouldn't Tesla have slapped it into the Model Y or Model 3 by now? So whether the 4680 will end up in all of Tesla's lineup is still anyone's guess. What if there's a game changer out there? Picture a new battery that boosts energy density by 33% over the cheapest options we've got, while costing about the same as the budget-friendly LFP batteries. That means your car could go further, think over 370 miles without jacking up the price. Elon Musk has hyped this kind of tech more than once, and big players like General Motors and LG Energy Solution are betting big on it. Yup, we're talking about the LMR battery, lithium manganese rich. Let's dive into what it's all about. As you can see here, an employee is holding a full-size prototype LMR battery cell. LMR, or lithium manganese rich, is an advanced lithium-ion battery designed to boost energy density and cut costs compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries. The standout feature of LMR is its manganese-rich cathode, combined with lithium, nickel, and a tiny bit of cobalt. Using manganese, a plentiful and cheap element, reduces reliance on expensive, scarce metals like cobalt and nickel, which are commonly found in other lithium-ion batteries like NMC. From what we know, NMC batteries are about 85% nickel, 10% manganese, and 5% cobalt. In contrast, LMR uses roughly 35% nickel, 65% manganese, and barely any cobalt. Elon Musk once posted on X saying, "Manganese also requires less lithium, as it operates at higher voltage." Each LMR prismatic cell looks like a clunky old Philips DVD player. They weigh anywhere from 6 to 11 pounds and are pretty bulky, but that size is what lets them cut 75% of the costs for battery module parts and 50% for the entire battery pack setup. That doesn't just save money, it makes LMR batteries a greener choice too, since you're using less stuff. These batteries are made to meet the growing demand for EVs that can go the distance without costing an arm and a leg. General Motors and LG Energy Solution are already planning to crank out LMR batteries for pickup trucks and SUVs. Let's talk energy density first. The killer feature of LMR batteries is their energy density, which leaves lithium iron phosphate batteries, the kind you find in budget and mid-range EVs, in the dust. LMR's energy density is said to be about 33% higher than LFP. To give you the picture, recent info says LFP batteries range from 90 to 175 watt-hours per kilogram, depending on the tech and who's making them. LMR, though, is expected to hit around 232 watt-hours per kilogram or more, which is on par with, or even better than, some top-tier NMC batteries. This energy density gap is a big deal for how far EVs can go. With LFP, a standard EV like the Tesla Model 3 standard range can get about 250 to 310 miles with a 60 kilowatt-hour pack. But with an LMR battery at the same 60 kilowatt-hours, you could be looking at over 380 miles, maybe even 400 miles, depending on how efficient the car is and the driving conditions. That's huge for trucks and SUVs, which need serious range to keep drivers happy. The real-world range of LMR batteries depends on a bunch of factors, like how good the battery management system is, the weather, and how you drive. For instance, in cold temps, lithium-ion batteries in general tend to lose some performance, and LMR might not handle the chill as well as LFP batteries, which are known for better thermal stability. Charging time is a big deal when you're sizing up EV batteries, and based on what we know about LMR batteries, they're looking to match or maybe even edge out LFP batteries in this department, thanks to their higher energy density and better lithium-ion transfer in that manganese-rich cathode setup. For comparison, LFP batteries are already pretty solid on charging speed, especially with cutting-edge stuff like KTL's LFP cells, which can hit a full charge in about 25 to 30 minutes with 4C charging rates. But LFPs tend to lag behind NMC batteries, which can juice up in 20 to 25 minutes at modern fast charging stations. With LMR batteries, if General Motors and LG Energy Solution can fine-tune the cell structure and thermal management systems, we're talking charge times in the 20 to 30-minute range, striking a sweet spot between speed and efficiency. Now, on the safety front, LFP batteries have long been the gold standard among lithium-ion batteries. Their lithium iron phosphate chemistry is super stable, cutting down the risk of fires or thermal runaway, basically when a battery overheats and goes haywire. LFP cells don't hit thermal runaway until around 270 degrees Celsius, way higher than NMC batteries at 210 degrees Celsius or NCA at a sketchy 150 degrees Celsius. LMR batteries, with their manganese-heavy design, are expected to be safer than NMC since they use less cobalt and nickel, two elements that can spark nasty chemical reactions if you overcharge or crash. That said, early LMR batteries had issues with voltage instability and shorter lifespans. Recent studies show that adding dopants and protective coatings to the cathode has seriously boosted LMR's stability, but they're still not quite on LFP's level when it comes to rock-solid safety. If not managed right, LMR batteries could still overheat, especially during fast charging or in hot conditions. You might not know this, but manganese is the fifth most common element on Earth, making it a cheap and abundant alternative to pricier battery materials. From what we've heard, cost is one of the biggest wins for LMR batteries. Industry sources say LMR batteries are designed to cost about the same as LFP batteries, the cheapest lithium-ion option out there. Right now, LFP batteries run around $98 to $112 per kilowatt-hour, while NMC batteries are pricier at $112 to $120 per kilowatt-hour. By leaning hard on manganese, LMR batteries could hit a similar price to LFP, around $100 per kilowatt-hour or even less once they're mass-produced. Plus, since LMR EV batteries are bigger, they cut down on the connecting materials and structural bits needed to hold battery packs together, saving even more cash. GM reckons this slashes 75% of the costs for battery module components and 50% for the whole battery pack assembly. That's a huge competitive edge, especially since LMR batteries pack 33% more energy density than LFP. For the same price, LMR can give you a longer driving range, letting EV makers lower car prices while still delivering top-notch performance. That's why General Motors and LG Energy Solution are betting big on this tech, aiming to roll out LMR batteries in mass production by 2028 for affordable trucks and SUVs. If you're wondering where Tesla stands on LMR EV batteries, it's no secret. Tesla, along with a bunch of other companies, has been digging into this tech for about a decade, and at least 6 companies are working on lithium manganese batteries. Back in 2020, at Tesla's Battery Day, Elon Musk first threw manganese batteries into the spotlight. He said, "It's relatively straightforward to do a cathode that's 2/3 nickel and 1/3 manganese, which will allow us to make 50% more cell volume with the same amount of nickel." Basically, he was saying it's not rocket science to whip up a cathode with that mix, and it could let Tesla churn out 50% more battery cells without needing extra nickel. Musk pointed out that manganese is super common, which means less reliance on pricey, hard-to-get metals like cobalt, paving the way for scaling up battery production to tens, even hundreds of millions of tons to meet the world's shift to sustainable energy. Fast forward to 2022 at the Gigafactory Berlin opening, Musk doubled down on manganese's potential, saying, "I think there's an interesting potential for manganese." He saw it as a middle ground between cheap but short-range LFP batteries and high-end but expensive NMC batteries. He also stressed that to hit the insane goal of producing 300 terawatt-hours of batteries a year, the industry needs to lean on abundant materials, like manganese, since metals like nickel and cobalt just can't keep up with that kind of scale. So why hasn't Tesla dropped any updates about using these batteries in their EVs? The answer's pretty straightforward. There are still some big hurdles to clear. Even though LMR batteries are hyped as a game-changer with a 33% boost in energy density, they've got a nasty problem with voltage decay. After a bunch of charge-discharge cycles, the voltage starts to slip, which tanks the EV's performance and range over time. The main culprit is the manganese-rich cathode, which gets unstable at high voltages and starts breaking down. This directly hits the battery's lifespan and cycle life, which is way shorter than other options like LFP. While LFP batteries can handle 2,000 charge-discharge cycles like champs, LMR batteries typically tap out at 900 cycles before their capacity takes a serious dive. That makes them less durable and reliable, so EV makers, especially for heavy-duty stuff like trucks or SUVs, have to think twice before jumping in. Even though LMR batteries are safer than NMC ones because they cut down on cobalt and nickel, they can still overheat, think thermal runaway, if they're not managed right. especially during fast charging or in hot conditions. That manganese-heavy chemistry can trigger side reactions under tough conditions, upping the risk of fires or explosions. Compared to LFP batteries, which are rock stars for thermal stability and can handle up to 270 degrees Celsius before going haywire, LMR batteries still need work to match that safety level. This means they'll need a beefier battery management system, which jacks up development costs and could hurt LMR's edge in the market. These two issues, thermal risks and the need for complex BMS, are the biggest roadblocks for LMR, and they've got to be sorted out to compete with what's out there. It got us thinking about another battery type, one that's arguably the most promising right now: solid-state batteries. These things are being hyped as the holy grail of the EV world, poised to blow past the limits of lithium-ion batteries. So, what's the deal with solid-state batteries, and why do they matter? Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries that use a liquid electrolyte to shuttle lithium ions between the cathode and anode, solid-state batteries swap that liquid for a solid electrolyte. Think ceramic, polymer, or sulfide. This switch brings a ton of killer perks. First off, they've got way higher energy density, packing more juice into the same size, so EVs could hit 600 to 750 miles on a single charge, nearly double what a Tesla Model S can do now. Second, they charge crazy fast, 80% capacity in 10 to 15 minutes, compared to 20 to 30 minutes for the best lithium-ion batteries. Plus, since there's no flammable liquid, they're safer, slashing the risk of leaks or fires, which is a huge worry with lithium-ion packs. They're also tougher, losing less capacity over time, promising decades or millions of miles of use, and they're greener, cutting reliance on pricey, sketchy materials like cobalt. But, like we mentioned with LMR, solid-state batteries aren't perfect either. They're stuck wrestling with some hefty challenges of their own. Solid electrolytes often struggle to keep good contact with electrodes over many charge-discharge cycles, making them prone to cracking or losing performance, and mass production is still a tough nut to crack due to complex processes and high costs. That's why companies like Toyota are pouring everything into making this tech a reality. Toyota's been at it since the 1990s, racking up over 8,000 patents on solid-state batteries, more than anyone else. In 2021, they showed off a prototype with a 700-mile range and a 10-minute charge time, initially planning to roll it out in hybrids by 2025, but later pushing full EVs to 2027. They've switched to sulfide electrolytes, which conduct ions as well as liquids, and boosted durability to over 1,000 cycles with minimal capacity loss, equivalent to over 186,000 miles. Toyota's teamed up with Idemitsu Kosan to develop sulfides and build a factory by 2027. Plus, they're working with Panasonic, Nissan, and Honda on a government-backed R&D project in Japan. They're eyeing high-end models, like luxury SUVs, with solid-state batteries delivering a 621-mile range and 80% charge in 10 minutes. They even claim this tech will cut battery size, weight, and cost in half compared to current lithium-ion batteries. But here's the catch. Toyota hasn't shown hard proof that they've fully solved the durability issue, and scaling from lab to factory is no walk in the park, with their 2027 to 2028 commercialization goal still a few years off. Meanwhile, another tech's turning heads: sodium-ion batteries or salt batteries, which ditch lithium entirely. These are shaping up as a serious contender in the energy revolution, especially as the world hunts for alternatives to lithium-ion batteries to power EVs and store renewable energy. Unlike lithium-ion, which leans on increasingly scarce and pricey lithium, sodium-ion batteries use sodium, a superabundant, dirt-cheap element found in seawater and the Earth's crust. Sodium sits right below lithium on the periodic table, with similar chemical properties, which lets sodium-ion batteries work on the same basic principle. Sodium ions zip between the cathode and anode through an electrolyte to generate electricity. But what makes sodium-ion batteries stand out is their ability to slash costs and environmental impact, promising to bring EVs and clean energy closer to the masses. Let's dive into why these batteries are getting so much buzz and what they could mean for the future. The biggest win for sodium-ion batteries is their dirt-cheap price tag. Sodium is hundreds of times cheaper than lithium, sodium carbonate used in these batteries, costs about $200 to $300 per ton, compared to lithium carbonate, which swings between $10,000 to $15,000 per ton in 2025. In addition, sodium-ion batteries don't need cobalt or nickel, two pricey metals that come with ethical and environmental baggage from mining. Instead, their cathodes use stuff like sodium metal oxides or phosphates, and their anodes use hard carbon, both cheap and easy to make. This drops the cost of sodium-ion batteries to an estimated $50 to $70 per kilowatt-hour, way below the $100 to $150 per kilowatt-hour for lithium-ion batteries. That low cost makes them perfect for budget-friendly EVs or energy storage systems for solar and wind, where pinching pennies is key. On top of that, sodium is everywhere. You don't have to rely on concentrated mining hotspots like lithium in Australia or Chile, which cuts supply chain risks and boosts sustainability. Performance-wise, sodium-ion batteries currently hit an energy density of about 100 to 160 watt-hours per kilogram, lower than the 200 to 250 watt-hours per kilogram of lithium-ion batteries. So EVs with sodium-ion batteries get shorter ranges, around 155 to 250 miles, compared to 310 to 370 miles for lithium-ion batteries with the same pack size. However, sodium-ion batteries make up for it with impressive fast charging capability and durability. They can charge from 0 to 80% in just 15 to 20 minutes thanks to excellent sodium-ion conductivity, and they can handle 3,000 to 5,000 charge-discharge cycles with minimal capacity loss that's roughly 10 to 15 years of use. They also perform well in extreme conditions, especially in low temperatures where lithium-ion batteries often struggle. Safety is another big win, since sodium-ion batteries don't use flammable materials like cobalt or metallic lithium. The risk of fire or explosion is significantly lower. That makes them a strong candidate for large-scale applications like power grids or electric buses. But sodium-ion batteries aren't without challenges. Their lower energy density makes them less competitive for premium EVs that need long range. Think Tesla Model S or Lucid Air. Researchers are working on improving the cathode and anode to push energy density up to 200 watt-hours per kilogram, but that's going to take time. What do you think about these three battery technologies? Will they overcome the current barriers and become mainstream in EVs? The iPhone 17 design just leaked, and it instantly stirred up tons of discussion and backlash. People are calling it the ugliest iPhone ever made, saying Apple is literally evolving in reverse. Some even pointed out that the iPhone 17 looks like a more expensive version of the Google Pixel 9 with a camera setup that looks like the lenses are in a fight with each other. It got so bad that people started digging up Elon Musk's old sarcastic post on X. For only $50 billion in R&D, what a bargain? A jab at Apple for dropping billions on research just to roll out a design that had everyone asking, what the hell is Apple thinking? Because of that, a bunch of US customers are saying they're done throwing cash at Apple. Instead, they're planning to wait for the Tesla Pi phone, a device Elon Musk claims will offer features you literally can't get anywhere else. Think military-grade security and full integration with everything under the Musk umbrella. Tesla EVs, Optimus robots, Neuralink, Grok AI, Starlink, the whole ecosystem. Starting at $1,099, the Tesla phone isn't available for immediate delivery. If you want one, you'll have to reserve your spot, because the pre-order list is already insane. That's why it's being hyped so hard right now. When people hear the name Elon Musk, they usually think of EVs, rockets, AI, or humanoid robots. But now he's making headlines again, this time with strong rumors that Tesla is getting into the smartphone game. That's left a lot of folks wondering, why would a billionaire who's already dominating space, energy, and autonomous vehicles want to jump into the saturated smartphone market? The answer isn't just another product. It's a strategic move, part of Musk's bigger vision to fully unify the entire tech ecosystem he's building. With Tesla, he controls transportation. With Starlink, he owns the internet. With Optimus and AI, he's working on the future of labor. And with a smartphone, he'd control the user interface that connects humans to all of it. Imagine this. A Tesla phone that integrates directly with Tesla vehicles. controls the Optimus robot, uses the Starlink network to stay connected anywhere, and is even compatible with future projects like Neuralink or Elon Musk's XAI platform. This is no longer just a phone, it's the universal key to the world. As we mentioned earlier, Musk has previously mocked Apple, criticizing newer iPhone models as being dull both inside and out, with few noticeable differences aside from ever-increasing prices. He hasn't hesitated to call out Apple for security violations, and even declared he would ban Apple devices from his companies if things go too far. In a competitive market that has seen little true innovation for years, developing a smartphone of his own is Musk's way of breaking the mold. He's revolutionized the auto industry, redefined space exploration, and now, it seems, he's aiming to overthrow the very concept of the smartphone as we've known it for more than a decade. What's special about Tesla PiPhone? After setting a new standard for electric vehicles with cars that can travel over 400 miles on a single charge, Tesla is now preparing to redefine the concept of a phone battery with the Tesla PiPhone. While Apple uses conventional Li-ion batteries, the Tesla PiPhone will use a customized version of the 4680 battery, a groundbreaking cylindrical cell originally developed by Tesla for its electric vehicles. This time, however, the technology has been optimized into a compact pouch format, making it suitable for a smartphone design while retaining its core power advantages. Essentially, the 4680 is still a lithium-ion battery like those found in iPhones, but with a significantly higher energy density, allowing more energy storage without increasing physical size. Thanks to this enhanced energy density in the same size battery pack, the Tesla PiPhone boasts a battery capacity of up to 6,000 milliamp hours, far exceeding the 4,676 milliamp hours of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and creating an even larger gap compared to the 2,800 milliamp hour battery rumored for the iPhone 17 Air. Did you hear that the iPhone 17 Air is said to come with just a 2,800 milliamp hour battery, 20% smaller than the standard iPhone battery? This news hit like a thunderclap, especially since iPhone battery life has been a consistent complaint from users for decades. Battery limitations remain one of the top reasons many consumers choose not to buy an iPhone. Therefore, reducing battery capacity just to achieve a slimmer design might turn out to be Apple's most questionable decision yet. Back to the Tesla PiPhone. Its 6,000 milliamp hour battery could mean 3 to 4 days of continuous use on a single charge, a giant leap from the current 1 to 2 day standard. In contrast, if Apple truly uses a 2,800 milliamp hour battery pack, you'll likely need to charge it daily. While iPhones are often criticized for draining quickly during 4K video recording or high-performance gaming, it's clear that the Tesla PiPhone is built to go beyond those limits. And if you're someone who hates waiting hours to charge your phone, good news. The pouch-style 4680 battery in the Tesla PiPhone supports fast charging, going from 10% to 80% in just about 30 minutes. That might not sound shocking, but it's a number that many current flagship phones can only dream of. Ultra-fast charging isn't always ideal, as it involves pumping high current into the battery in a short time, raising its temperature and accelerating degradation. So, 30 minutes is a reasonable and balanced compromise. One of the most groundbreaking features that could send shockwaves through the smartphone market is the Tesla PiPhone's built-in Starlink connectivity. This isn't just a feature, it's a revolution in how humans connect with the world. Backed by tens of billions of dollars in investment, Starlink, SpaceX's global high-speed satellite network, already blankets the planet, offering up to 250 megabits per second speeds with ultra-low latency, even in regions where cell signals have never reached. And on May 9, 2025, Elon Musk officially confirmed on X, Starlink can now connect directly to smartphones without any intermediary device. This means that whether you're standing in the middle of a desert, climbing a snowy mountain peak, or drifting in the middle of the ocean, the Tesla PiPhone can still live stream, make video calls, send emails, or browse social media just like you're in the heart of a city. While the iPhone is still taking baby steps with satellite SOS features, and beta satellite messaging with T-Mobile remains limited in both speed and coverage, the Tesla PiPhone is aiming for an entirely new level. High-speed data, access across nearly 500,000 square miles of cellular dead zones in the US, something no smartphone has ever achieved in history. This is not just internet connectivity. This is the connection of the future. And if it lives up to expectations, the Tesla Pi phone could be the first smartphone to break the boundaries of geography, bringing the internet with you anywhere on Earth. Durability is another area where Tesla claims a significant advantage. The Tesla Pi phone's battery is expected to retain up to 85% of its capacity after 4 years of use, while many current high-end smartphones typically start seeing noticeable performance drops after just 2 to 3 years. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Tesla Pi phone is its completely new operating system, rumored to be called XOS. Unlike a customized version of Android or a stripped-down Linux variant, XOS is expected to be an entirely independent platform, developed by Tesla from the ground up to optimize for AI, satellite connectivity, and seamless integration across the Tesla ecosystem. Unlike iOS, which is closed and deeply tied to Apple's ecosystem, or Android, which is fragmented and under Google's control, XOS is envisioned as a personal digital command center, a hub from which users can control their Tesla vehicles, monitor Powerwall battery levels, track solar energy production from their solar roof, manage the Optimus robot at home, and stay connected via Starlink, all from a single phone. Imagine this. You're on your way to work. Your Tesla Pi phone automatically turns on your car's AC, opens your gate via Optimus, checks the remaining energy stored at home, and shows your car's charging status, all presented on a unified, sleek, and intuitive interface. This isn't just a smartphone. It's the dashboard for your digital life. More importantly, because it doesn't rely on Google or Apple, Tesla will have full control over security, user experience, and data. With its own AI platform, likely a customized version of Grok developed by xAI, XOS could deliver a level of personalization deeper than any other platform. The phone will gradually begin to understand you, from your driving habits, work schedule, and lighting preferences when taking photos, to even recognizing your voice when giving commands to a robot or smart home system. Although Elon Musk has yet to officially unveil details about XOS, possibly to maintain security or preserve a competitive edge, the signs are clear. Tesla is quietly building a groundbreaking software platform, one that's not just a competitor to Android or iOS, but has the potential to redefine how humans interact with technology in their everyday lives. As for design, the Tesla Pi phone is rumored to follow a bold, distinctive style without chasing inefficient product trends like Apple. Tesla is known for its minimalist design philosophy across all its products, most notably in its electric vehicles, where exterior design is often understated. Similarly, the Tesla Pi phone is expected to be designed for durability, cost efficiency, and functionality, all while reflecting Elon Musk's personal aesthetic. According to leaked information, the Tesla Pi phone is expected to use aerospace-grade titanium alloy, similar to the material SpaceX uses in its spacecraft. This material is 3 to 4 times stronger than aluminum, 30% lighter than stainless steel, and highly resistant to corrosion. Compared to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which also uses titanium but can still be damaged from a 6-foot drop, the Tesla Pi phone is rumored to withstand impacts from heights of up to 10 feet onto concrete without major damage. This would make it an ideal choice for outdoor professionals, adventure, travelers, or simply people who drop their phones a lot. The truth is, at a glance, the design of the Tesla Pi phone may look somewhat similar to the iPhone in overall shape, though only to a certain extent, not entirely. We believe most users will appreciate the centered Tesla logo on the back, emphasizing the brand and creating visual unity with other Tesla products like its electric vehicles and Powerwall. While the design might not be as glossy or polished as the iPhone's, it exudes a sense of strength, practicality, and the unmistakable signature of Tesla and Elon Musk. The buttons are neatly arranged, and the rear features a quad-camera setup with an LED flash, resulting in a design that feels both modern and durable. The Tesla Pi phone is rumored to feature a 6.9-inch display, on par with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, but with a full 4K resolution. This promises a sharp, vibrant visual experience, ideal for watching videos, gaming, or creative work. The screen could use nano shield glass, which is said to be 30% stronger than Apple's ceramic shield. And there are even rumors of a self-healing polymer coating that can repair minor scratches, a technology yet to appear on any other smartphone. If you're someone who cares about camera quality, the Tesla Pi phone is expected to deliver. Equipped with 4 cameras, including a 50-megapixel main sensor slightly higher than the 48-megapixel on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it's not just the hardware that stands out. The real advantage lies in AI-powered image processing, similar to but more advanced than Apple's approach. Tesla's AI automatically adjusts lighting, focus, and effects in real time, producing sharp, vivid images without the need for manual editing. An enhanced night mode and HDR system are expected to take low-light photography to the next level, with the flash redesigned to illuminate every detail. And for users who prefer control, the AI filters can be turned off, preserving the original image, offering maximum creative flexibility. The Tesla Pi phone is expected to achieve an IP69 rating, significantly surpassing the IP68 rating of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. IP69 not only guarantees water resistance when submerged, but also protects against high-pressure water jets, making it suitable for harsh environments like construction sites or flood zones. Inspired by the Cybertruck, which is sealed so tightly it can nearly float, Tesla is said to have applied a similar approach to protect internal components, especially the battery, inside the Pi phone. One of the most important but often overlooked advantages is the Pi phone's ability to function reliably in extreme weather conditions. While iPhones often throttle performance or display overheating warnings when used under direct sunlight or in freezing cold environments, the Tesla Pi phone is rumored to feature custom hardware and a dedicated cooling system, allowing it to operate smoothly in temperatures ranging from -20 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. For example, whether you're working on a job site under the scorching Texas sun or driving through snow-covered regions in Northern Europe, this phone can maintain stable performance without any external support. In terms of storage, Tesla may be preparing to redefine the industry standard. While most current flagship smartphones top out at 512 gigabytes or 1 terabyte, the Tesla Pi phone is rumored to offer options ranging from 512 gigabytes to a massive 2 terabytes. This provides ample room for hours of 4K video, high-resolution RAW photos, work files, and dozens of heavy apps. What makes this even more powerful is how seamlessly it could integrate into the Tesla ecosystem, from electric vehicles and the Optimus robot to home energy systems like Powerwall and potentially even Neuralink in the future. This phone isn't just a device, it's a mobile brain that connects and controls everything. These days, smartphones aren't just for making calls. They're professional cameras, mobile studios, work devices, and personal data hubs all in one. Having massive storage isn't a luxury anymore. It's a necessity for modern users, whether you're a YouTuber, content creator, or software engineer. A 2 terabyte phone can even replace a laptop in many situations. But what truly sets the Tesla Pi phone apart is its uncompromising stance on privacy. While Apple has faced criticism for digging too deep into user data, despite claiming to protect it, Tesla takes a completely hands-off approach from the start. Fingerprints, facial recognition, and biometric data are all processed locally on the device. Nothing gets uploaded to the cloud or shared with any third-party services. It's a clear promise in an era where over 90% of users are concerned about privacy, and it's one of the biggest reasons why the Tesla Pi phone is earning trust from today's tech-savvy consumers. As for the price, $1,099 might give some people pause at first. But put it in perspective, Tesla is starting from scratch in the smartphone industry. They're building their own hardware, software, processor, OS, and even satellite connectivity, while Apple and Samsung benefit from optimized supply chains and mass production at scale. Still, this is a playbook Tesla has used before. They launched the Model S as a premium product, then brought prices down with the Model 3 as production ramped up. Chances are, they'll follow a similar path with their phones, premium pricing at launch, then more affordable models as scale grows. Tesla isn't just aiming for a slice of the smartphone market, it's building a mobile tech platform that integrates seamlessly with the entire Musk ecosystem. Imagine a phone that doesn't need a SIM card or cell towers, yet can make video calls and live stream directly through Starlink satellite connectivity. Shrinking a satellite antenna to fit inside a sleek smartphone is an unprecedented engineering challenge, but if Tesla pulls it off, it could redefine the entire mobile telecom industry. Still, major hurdles remain. Tesla has to develop an operating system robust enough to compete with iOS and Android, attract developers, create its own app store, and ensure full compatibility with its hardware. Without a strong software ecosystem, even the most cutting-edge hardware won't win people over. Then there's the branding challenge. Apple and Samsung don't just sell phones, they sell emotion, lifestyle, and familiarity. Changing user habits is a long game that requires patience, massive investment, and strategic finesse. Can Tesla pull it off? If Elon Musk is serious, we might see a prototype as early as 2026, launching alongside Optimus, and signaling a bold shift from EV manufacturer to full-fledged tech ecosystem. The Tesla Pi phone isn't just a phone. It could be a platform, a key to the future, unlocking new possibilities not just for Tesla, but for the entire mobile industry. So, are you ready to leave your iPhone or Samsung behind and step into the Tesla era? What do you think about the $1,099 price tag? Share your thoughts below. And remember, this is just the beginning.